Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of a day in London travel vlog, episode number 2. So guys, last time you guys came with me as I went for a signing at Forbidden Planet to where Simon Bisley was there. Today I'm taking you on another signing, but at Gosh Comics, where they have a 40th anniversary by bringing in the big guns like Brian Bolland, who's worked on The Killing Joke, and you also have Dave Gibbons, who's known popularly for doing The Watchman. So I have a bunch of stuff that I want to get signed by him. I have some stuff that my friends had sent me that they wanted to get signed by these artists. So I'm really excited to meeting them there today, and I'm also going to be meeting a couple of other friends who I've met here locally who love to come and attend these comic book signings. So we'll be all hanging out over there. Not just that, but after our episode 1, by very popular demand from no one at all, we have returning with us Nishta over here. Hi. Tell the audience how excited you are to be here. No one asked questions.
Very excited.
What did you get for the signing?
I got the Killing Joke. It's inside.
Have you read The Killing Joke, or did you just pick it because it's popular?
It was so good.
So we'll see you in a while as we go there. We just arrived at Gosh Comics here, and there's already a queue. And for those of you who don't know, the signings are 2, and it's now not even 12. Yeah, it's just 12. So we're 2 hours early, and you can see the queue that's out here at the front of the store. And I'm just at the corner, so I'm pretty early over here. And you have not seen such a queue before, have you? Like for a signing so much early in advance. So this is our first experience in that matter. Half an hour in. Half an hour left. We have half an hour left for the signing now. We're on the other side because we don't want to crowd around the corner over there. And there's a lot of people who's shown up. You can probably see the queue all the way back there. So that's the queue over there, and there's a queue at the front over there. So there's a lot of people here for the signing, and they have a limit of 5 books, but per artist, per person. So that's good. All in all, you can have 15 books, but people have got a lot of stuff, and it's going to be fun. So just half an hour in. Finally out after I think 3 hours, nearly 2.5 hours at least, and I got all my books signed. I wasn't able to get any sketches, but I did get them all to sketch on one page, which is pretty cool. I might do a little Batman remark there just myself, but then it might just ruin the page with the signatures. But still, end of the day we got the signatures. I got pictures with everyone, so that was good, and I'll show you everything that I got signed later on. The queue is still active and it's crazy. What was your experience like? You're fine being recorded?
Yeah, it was really cool to meet Brian, especially. He was very kind of polite, gave you time, spoke to you, and very cool experience meeting him. His artwork is very unique.
Of course, easily identifiable.
100%. And with a book like Killing Joke, it's been around now for 20 years. It's still one of those iconic Joker.
Exactly.
Artworks and stories. And, it was amazing. Just
what did you get signed at?
So I got signed The Killing Joke. So I had a deluxe version in 2008. Which feels like yesterday, but that in itself is like an iconic piece to me. It was really cool because it's signed under the dust jacket, so I'll show you in a second.
Okay,
and then from Absolute Batman 15, his cover
the Joker, the Joker,
the gnarliest, sickest cover.
The most grotesque Mr. Absolute Joker that we've seen.
And his cover art, just for that alone, encapsulates what the Absolute Joker is. So I thought it was
anything by Dave?
Sorry?
But what did you get by Dave?
I didn't get anything signed by...
The Watchmen, the compact book, something.
So I own a signed issue of the Watchmen issue from Dave. But I bought it with a COA years ago. And actually, unfortunately, I don't own anything else from the other guys. I'm surprised actually they didn't have any kind of other books.
They had a lot. They had a lot of the original arts and paperbacks there, but they didn't have any single issues.
And also I was trying to find whether or not, with all 3 of them being here today, whether or not all 3 of them had collabed on a certain project or story. But I couldn't find any.
I think there was one Judge Dredd or 2080 book because I saw some of them carrying it. Was to be signed signed by all three. I think that was
there's a program 500.
Yeah.
Which has multiple creators. on
Yeah,
it,
so maybe that one.
which is kind of like an anniversary edition. Of
Yeah.
That. But, yeah, nothing in particular for that, but just being with them, hearing them, seeing
Yeah.
them, and especially getting the chance to kind of
Interact with them.
interact
Yeah.
Brian was really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Especially because Dave doesn't come too frequently, I think so.
Actually, with all of them, like, I can't remember the last time Brian did a signing, but
Yeah.
coming out on such a hot day,
Yeah.
like, making it work, and like so many fans of like age, gender, like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not just a 2018 thing, but
I
it's what
swear.
they've done in the comic industry.
Exactly, yeah. He has one of the best books that he got signed by Brian. He got the Deadpool Batman book, Brian Bolland cover.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Sorry. Well, you got the Batman Deadpool book, right? By Brian Bolland. I think that was the best cover to get signed because I was looking for it and it was like so crazy overpriced. I was able to find Killing Joke for cheaper price compared to that book.
And guess what? I got this at a reasonable price.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Plus discount.
Yeah. Now he's just rubbing it in.
So this one was really cool. Like,
Yeah.
so instead of just the regular cover, underneath.
Ah,
you've
this
got,
is
like-
good.
Yeah, like
This
the
is really
reverse
good.
with, kind of like, I don't know how you call it, like a reverse green, like neon green.
Yeah.
And that in itself is quite an iconic.
Yeah,
cover.
that's crazy.
So that's I think my favorite. from
That's
the day.
almost like a commission sketch, but not. But it's still good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still great. Yeah.
So I think that's probably my favorite of the day.
Yeah. Way to go. So hey guys, I'm finally back after the signing and after the entire day got over, and it's been an exhausting day, man, because I got there at the queue at around 12ish, and now by the time I'm back here it's almost 5:30, so it's been nearly 5.5 to 6 hours that I have been there. And man, I was still lucky because I got there so early and I was able to get within the first 10 to 12 people, and I was able to get in faster for the signing, because after me the queue started building up like crazy, man, especially for Brian Bolland. There were so many circles and mini queues that was forming even inside the store to meet him. It got so crazy, so I was definitely glad that I got there first up to meet all of them, and I didn't have to deal with the secondary queue over there as much as the rest of the people had to. And by the time it was done, we were all so famished that we went to the place that I showed you, and we got this amazing pizza. It's like this dollar pizza that we see in US, but this was my first time trying it, but it was so good. And guys, as an Indian who's had a lot of pizzas that is very flavorful and having a lot of substance, I have been largely disappointed by the pizzas in London. And of course, I've not explored every single place in London to try pizza, so I'm not going to generalize that London has the worst pizzas. But this place was really good, and it had a very positive experience with having a pizza in London. And I would definitely recommend that you check this place out because it's right next to Gosh Commons. You just go down the lane and it's on your left over there. It's amazing, guys. Anyways, I'll give you a look into all the stuff that I got signed by all three of them. First up, I have this blank sketch comic book where all the pages are blank, as you can see over here, and I was wanting to get a sketch, but they weren't doing any sketches there because obviously there was a lot of people, and not to be disrespectful, but they are old, they're reaching 75 plus, so I don't think they'll have time to do sketches for everyone. But I did get all three of them to sign in one single page, so that is pretty neat. So now this book is triple signed, and later I plan to add on more sketches by different artists over here, so this book will become more and more invaluable. Next, I got the Watchmen paperback, trade paperback. This I think is a fifth printing from 1987 to 1990, somewhere around that time. But I got Dave Gibbons to sign this and write my name here for me. And I also got this issue of the Watchmen, issue 1, signed by Dave Gibbons, as you can see here. Moving on to the Brian Bolland stuff. This is for a friend. This is not for me, but this amazing cover of Wonder Woman and Flash signed by Brian. And we got a couple of copies of The Killing Joke, all signed by Brian, as you can see over here. He was an amazing guy to talk to. So yeah guys, overall it was a very fun and amazing time that I had today over there, even though I had to stand for so long. The weather was pretty okay, we had chill breezes all while, so that made it a bit more worthwhile and bearable standing in that queue for such a long time. And obviously these are legends who have made their mark in history of comic book histories for their art, for their style, and for their impact they've had on pop culture. And they are getting old, so you don't know how many more signings they're going to do, so that is one worry. So I guess that's why a lot of people want to come as soon as we hear that these people are doing signings. So I'm so so glad that I got these copies and issues signed by these great artists. I really hope someday I somehow meet Alan Moore. I know Alan Moore is not doing actively any signings anymore, but I really do hope that somehow I do get a chance to run into him. Even if I don't get anything said, I would just be happy to tell him that I love his work a lot, and at the most maybe grab a picture with him so that it becomes a worthwhile memory for me. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and share this with your friends. You can subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more such videos, and I will catch you guys next time.